you all go to... Well, I assume you're all going to the castle?
Actually,
wait, not yet. Not yet.
Guys, real quick, I have to get up in 7 hours. So I might not go for a long session anyway. I just had to check. Yeah, I have to get up in like 7 hours from now.
Okay, we will leave it in half hour. More or less then.
I'll be on for half an hour then.
Right.
Alright.
Let's go to the room. I find all of them. Because everyone's gonna do something, so let's finish this little thing. I enter the room. I look at all the people present. And I say... I know you don't want to hear this from me, as I'm talking to everybody.
Is Kaldani back at this point?
Oh, wait, she?
I'm going to say that she didn't leave yet, just for simplicity's sake.
That's fine. Yeah.
I just want to say this out loud, so all you know beforehand. We are absolutely fucked.
Gargarin looks at Kaldani. Yeah!
Yeah!
No! I don't... No, I mean...
Wait, in what way?
I mean, I keep saying sabotage the wedding so it doesn't happen, but apparently that's the unpopular idea, so...
Jenny looks at you. Ever since I met you guys, everything has gone downhill.
Are you drunk?
What? No! Why would I be drunk? It's just the truth.
She lied? She sounds like she's drunk.
I hate you.
Is she drunk?
No. Is she drunk? Okay.
She's drunk in agony.
That's a natural 20 wasted. How dare you?
It's not wasted. It was funny.
And as I say this, I'm just gonna say, brace yourself for another maybe bizarre shadowy dragon.
For a bit.
Yes, the same one. As I look at Merlim and the...
I will cast tongues on fucking the frog again.
Oh, hello, good chaps. What were you talking about?
How to end our lives.
Well,
that's right.
Is Lila with us?
Is who?
Lila.
No, Lelia didn't walk back.
Okay. Continue, Froggy.
You see, if you want to end your life, there was a way that some druids used to do that, whenever they really wanted to just get really high, as they put it, they would simply lick us, and whenever they licked us too much, then they would overdose and die.
Well, you could always do as some of the other orphans did and hang yourself.
Oof!
Wow.
You see, Tian actually gets a really sad reaction from this.
Well, this is depressing. Anywho, what is the name of our group? We, as I point at each member. And sadly point at the frog. It's like hesitantly, but I do so. As now it has the ability to speak.
Gambling nuns?
I just say... What? Wait, that's a name? Anywho, let's just say we have access to this manor and to the castle. Hello. You back?
Apparently Discord just had a seizure, I think.
No worries.
Went the way of the nuns.
Yeah, just pretty much pointed at all of you as being part of my group. It's just like you have access to this manor. Actually, I wouldn't mention that. Fuck no. I'm just gonna mention the castle. You have now access for it. I have no idea how. Just follow these guys as I point at the blue robes.
Oh, why? Why do you keep getting involved with us? Everything around you is bad.
Jenny, we saved your life.
Not by choice.
What?
Hey, Jenny, if you want to have some good times with us, you can come with me and Gargaran for a bit.
I just turn to Canary and say, see, this is why I didn't want you involved in this kind of life. It's just...
Canary looks at you. It seems fun.
As a being that understands every language right now, for some reason that's coming up as the language of love.
Oh, it is the language of love. Right, Gagarin?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Gargoyle's vocabulary is now limited. So, what's your plan, guys? What are you gonna do now?
Also, I do actually have, out of character, I do have a name for our group.
Oh?
But I've been kind of putting it off for now. But I do have a name that I think fits us. It's a bit edgy though, so I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about
I
it.
wanna fucking hear it just to refuse the edge.
The
We are edgy, by the
Forsaken-
way.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah?
Forsaken ones.
Can we just pull ourselves
I
up and say
feel
that?
it's very appropriate for the party.
The Forsaken, wouldn't that be working?
Yeah.
It sounds nice, but it's not a name that people tend to think of when they're on the hiring streak.
I mean, yeah, I don't think all of us are necessarily forsaken.
Are we not?
Really?
Yeah,
Are
we
you sure
not?
about that?
How about
Stabby
something
boy.
more chipper, like the friendly ones?
Oh, the Stabby Boys!
Oh. Or the
Are they-
stabby... No, or
Well, yeah.
How about
the
the
approachable
nobody's?
ones, or...
Frog Nation!
Or we'll help you
Oh.
for gold.
I have to say, I do like Kirk's suggestion of the nobodies.
That's gonna be as awful as a lot. Everyone's like, we're
But
nobodies.
imagine
Oh,
how
what's your
funny it would be when the nobodies are known all across. Where you were the nobodies.
How do you think we would
Are we
survive?
gonna
Carl?
have... It's
Greed's
gonna be like
chosen.
fucking Odysseus all over again, where it's just like, we decimate like part of the cult, and they go to tell the others who killed them. It's just like, the nobody killed us!
Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean, the nobodies. It's a name. Yeah, and it buys us enough time to ambush them.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. I'm just gonna look at it.
I'm just saying, that was a really good suggestion. The nobodies.
The nobodies.
I agree, it is a very good suggestion.
I kinda think we're all in agreement then, unless there's any other ideas.
Yeah. And yet again, Kirk saves the day.
Holy shit! I didn't expect anyone to actually agree with that.
No, I think it's very good. It is a very good name.
Yeah. I actually really like it.
Yes.
Well, there you go, the nobodies. The nobodies and Blue Rose.
Honestly, I don't have a group for a name, but we're basically nobody, so I don't know.
Well, there you go. So, what is the plan for nobodies? I know what half of you are going to do. I don't know what the other half.
So can one of you fill me in on what we've been talking about?
I fill the frogs in on everything.
Okay, so something I could do is I could go around and I could talk to the rats, the insects, the whatever that's in the castle, and have them keep an eye out and come back to me for... I kind of just look at the group. If you guys can give me food as a bartering chip, that would be wonderful.
Aren't insects like food?
Well, they are food to me, but you can bribe them with food. And it's not too nice to agree to give somebody food and then not do it and just eat them. So, I do my best to keep my...
I will buy you a pound of sugar if you can do that.
I will
I
do my
assume
best.
I assume that's what you want as payment for that.
Wait, are you paying for the 3 or the 1?
I'm gonna give Klaus's characters a pound of sugar to do this if that's what they're doing, because I assume that's what insects eat. I don't know what insects eat.
You could also give us bread, cheese, anything that's, like, small and easily made
I
into
will-
crumbs.
I'll give you a pound of cheese.
Ah.
Okay,
This
so
situation is awful.
Kaldani and Merlin, both of you are gonna get more ornamental armor, I believe.
I'm
Kirk-
just gonna get mine buffed, essentially.
Kirk, Frogs, and Blue Rose are gonna check in the castle. Victor, what are you gonna do?
Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna... Wait, they're going to the castle?
Yep.
Gotta catch up to them later. I'm just gonna not sneak, like sneak from one person, honestly. Just gonna look around the manor, just double checking if there's anything that I could
Okay.
find.
While you are going about the manor, there are a lot of guards going around, and you're about to go into a room, but then you hear someone will kind of hopping behind you. As you literally see your youngest brother Ariel just hopping around the house. in towards your direction.
I play cool. Asu
Wait,
is an idiot.
how old is he?
He is 16.
Who sees this?
That's the
Victor.
guy getting married.
In
I'm
fact, just
seeing that.
for legal reasons, like let's make him 18. His mindset is not going to change.
Hey, Joffrey married, I think, at 14 or something.
Yeah, but he's not Joffrey. Come on, that's just rude.
Sorry.
He's more
sorry.
like a sweet Robin then, if anything.
I don't think so. He's just. Anyway, I'm gonna look down at this person's intelligence by just acting normal, like just looking at him and like staying out of his way.
You do realize that through Echidna's vision of your present, in quotation marks, Echidna was really accurate at predicting how everyone would look nowadays, except for the kid, who has grown into a fairly different person that you remember in these last years.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks at you, what are you doing?
I'm inspecting the place.
Why?
To keep you safe.
But this is not your house, and you're not a guide.
I look at him as like, I'm been hired by Lady. I don't know how you. Is it Layla or is it another name? Leela?
It's Lelia.
Lelia. Okay, so I've been hired by Lelia to make sure that everything is up to standards.
You have a weapon behind you.
Of course, self-defense is important.
You seem dangerous.
What did you say?
You seem dangerous.
Dangerous.
Well, I'm sorry to give such impression.
Are you an adventurer?
Do I actually? What do I call him? My lord, or what? What is the?
Yeah, probably a lord.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. Answer that with my lord. What did he say?
Are you an adventurer?
Right, you are, my lord.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. How do I start?
Goodness, I would be an
Just
older
be
brother.
honest with him. Tell him the truth. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You gotta be a depressed motherfucker first.
I look at him and I'm actually gonna ask this. Just, well, sadly, kings cannot be adventurers, my lord.
But I'm not a king.
But you will be.
No, why would I be a king?
Num num num. Is he fucking with me?
Roll insight.
This bitch better not lie to me.
Is
I'ma smack him.
is Victor the only one who sees this right now?
18.
Yes, Victor is the only one who's... You believe he's telling the truth?
Believe goodness. Ariel was the real enemy. I didn't know. I'm just gonna look at him like up and down. Like I know I haven't seen him for a while, but does it seems his personality or his behavior is unusual for my brother?
He seems a bit dumber than you remember.
Is it unnatural or unusual?
It's not unusual, no, but...
Yeah, I'm just double checking because we've seen people can turn to other people. Just double check.
No. You would probably assume that just he's been so consented during all of his life that he never really needed to be a bit smart.
Mm. He got the
Holy
mom
shit, his
genes.
brother's been replaced by a drow. That's why it doesn't matter what happens at the wedding, as long as the wedding happens.
Yeah.
That was like my original plan, but it seems it's a myth. Or is
Yeah,
it?
but Gonzalo did literally just say that the only person that wasn't accurate in their appearance was him, from Echidna.
I also literally said it way beforehand, the second that he was, introduced.
Yeah.
I look at this
Like I
boy.
said, we have to sabotage the wedding.
Stop! We don't want to be murdered! Anyway, I just look back at my brother as I stop listening to the voices inside of my head and say, have you not heard the news, my lord? About the marriage tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, of course. I don't know who I'm marrying, though.
and they say why I shouldn't waterboard my dad. Yeah, sorry. I just look at him and just, oh, have you not met her?
No, and honestly, I don't want. I mean, it's too early for me to marry. That's why I want to be an adventurer. If you ask me, this is not a life for me. I mean, I don't know if you know any other Nixias, but they're all super smart and super lying all the time, and I miss Nicholas.
Oh. I just try to ignore the last sentences, like, and I don't want it to fuck. I don't know. I'm just looking at him and just. So why don't you just? As I look around, is there anyone around us?
At the moment, no.
Then why don't you just leave?
He looks at you, like really serious.
Seem to be quite serious, and I'm now having the voice of Kirk. Sabotage the marriage. Just hearing him.
Leave? What do you mean leave? I cannot leave. I mean,
Well?
this is my family. It's my house. You know.
Not suggesting anything, but adventurers are free spirits. They do what they want. They're not bound by family. We care for them, but we don't, marry ones that we don't. Let me watch my words carefully because anyone could be listening. And can I just double check if there's anyone listening? This is dangerous.
Roll perception.
Yeah, this is like FBI could like spam me right now. It's like doing Sorry. Perception check. That is a 24, please.
Just
You
tell
did-
him that
you
he
do
might
not-
find Nicholas.
You do not think anyone around.
Gonna say I'm Nicholas. Are you crazy? He's gonna tell my dad like the first one. this little shit cannot be trusted. I look at him and I just say, well, we're free spirits and we do what is best for us. That's what makes one adventurer. We pick our own adventure.
Well, see, that's the kind of problem I have with adventure. Do what is best for themselves, but they don't think about the rest that much, do they? I mean, if I am marrying this lady, whoever she is, it's for the benefit of the family, and Dad is surely going to be happy. If I don't marry her, if I run away, he would be so sad and so mad.
My Korean Nixia can have the emotion of sadness.
Well,
As there is an eyebrow.
of course he can. He's a human. I've seen him cry, you know?
Wait, really?
Yeah, well, back when Victor died...
Who's Victor?
Back when Nicholas died...
What do you know, little kid? Go ahead.
Nani?
Nani?
Nicholas's death affected him a lot.
Wait, they think I died? Yeah, I'm
At
asking
least
out of character.
he thinks you're dead.
Okay. Insight check.
Roll.
He cannot lie, but I cannot believe it.
Switch places with him. You can pretend to be him, and then you'll be the king.
That is actually a genius idea.
Okay, so
If I pull it off, of course. Go ahead.
it seems that either
18.
joking or not joking, it seems to be a lie.
Oh, so this thing is capable of lying. I look at him as like, really? This Nicholas, was he a dear one to his lordship?
I mean, all of us are dear to Dad. It's just that, he had his favorites, like Lelia.
Interesting. Fuck, he lied to me. You said he lied, right? Just double checking. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! Okay. Okay. When I felt like he was lying, was he like was trying to get something out of it me, or was it just like a joke kind of lie? Can I discern it?
No, you're not really able to discern if it was like a
Sadness.
serious lie to get something, or just a joke. Because, well, he is Ariel. So,
Yeah, I don't get this kid. I'm just gonna squint my eyes.
while you're talking, you hear some footsteps behind, like walking behind Ariel.
I just say, well, I need to get back to my inspection, my lord. I have job and a time. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I give him a bow.
Just watch out, because one day I may be out there with
I'll be looking forward to it, Your Highness.
Do you just go inside the room?
No, not the room, no. Is there anywhere else I can go without heading toward where the footsteps are? Like behind a wall?
Yeah. It's another. There's so many corridors. It's a giant mansion, so.
Yeah, I just move behind the corner and see who's coming.
It's just the guards. They're probably going after Ariel.
Oof. The room that I was in front, do I
Continues to
know?
skip.
You go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ariel just continues to hop around.
I'm on to this little shit. Goodness, I underestimated him. I just go back to the room and see what is inside, if possible.
Yep. Just skipping through it since it's a bit late and we want to wrap up soon.
Yeah, that's why I was just
You won't really be able to find anything incriminating in the manor. However, things to be noted. Inside one of your, because there were 5 sons in total, family, 5 children. You know that the second child had plans. So you find some notes that led to some plans against Lelia.
What?
Those plans seem long gone after Ariel was announced that he was going to marry the princess. And in your mother's room, since they have, oddly enough, your mother and your father have different. In your mother's rooms, there is a picture. Well, there are a lot of pictures that your wife used to draw.
Oh, sadness.
And
Daddy
that
had
is
a crush on your wife.
no, the mother.
That's my mother, you idiot.
Oh,
It honestly doesn't make it better, but and that is all you could read.
Okay.
even creepier. Dear mommy had a crush on your wife.
I don't care, okay? She's
So-
dead.
Kirk and Frogs, you managed to go into the castle and just investigate where they think is going to happen. A lot of people are just walking around and preparing the place. You walk the Blue Rose to make sure that everything seems to be in order.
Is there any place I can trap?
No. No. Unless you... But the rest of the castle, no.
Okay.
I'm looking around for like insects or rats or other critters to talk to.
You could... The castle itself has like vegetation around, so there are some animals outside the castle itself. Inside, it's pretty embodied. It's kept really clean.
Oh.
Okay, so
Good morning.
what?
Someone burped, so I said good morning.
Thank you.
So I want to go out and around and talk to a few different insects and animals to kind of get them to be like little lookouts, and if they spot anything, that they'll come to me tomorrow and I'll give them food.
Okay. So, well, after going about the castle, you try to secure everything, make sure that everything is going. You're giving your fine clothes, and I assume you all go back to sleep in your tavern.
Do I get fine clothes?
No, but I guess you could use bears.
Okay.
You're 3 frogs.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
just climb on top of each other. Maybe you're.
Become that weird blob person again and just put it on. That'll
You
be
know
something.
that would be the worst that could happen. Try to.
Ugh.
I can't believe you've done this, Bear.
Me neither.
You told me about it last week, and I still can't believe you've actually done it.
Okay.
You're a crazy
well,
man, Bear. You're a crazy man.
without further ado, we'll probably leave it there. Next session should be fairly important.
Shit.
Great.
I want to kill everything next session.
But you already do kill everything every now and again, so...
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
I really think that just, like, Ariel needs a nice little magic dispelling happening.
I mean, you could. Anyone could be the enemy.
I'm back. I'm assuming the session's over.
Yeah,
Ow!
session's pretty much over.
Shit.
Bless you!
Holy fuck!
Man,
Holy
if you don't mind, for next session, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna send you a map, and make you DM again, put it in the game.
Alright.
Hopefully it won't spoil anything. Hopefully.
I promise I will keep all the secrets in my brain and only use them to my advantage and no one else's.
I mean, that's fine, that's fine. If not, I can always put a DMX Mac in it. It's like,
Also, like, what I said about you could always make another account and just have it join the game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the thing is that there's a 5 megabytes limit to file size that you can upload directly to Roll20.
Yeah, you can get around that by having another account.
No, it doesn't work that way. I believe to get more, it's just that it can't
what I'm
be
saying
bigger than
is-
5 megabytes. That's
Can
it.
you
Like-
split the map up?
You
I
can
tried,
literally...
but the results are really bad.
Oh. You meant the, not the retaining size,
Yeah, actually, Gonzalo, we can do that right now if you want me to.
No, I'd rather wait so that at least you have it fresh in mind for tomorrow. So like right before the session or something.
But
Okay.
if you give it to me now, I'll have forgotten the entire map by next session. So
It's fine. The map is literally not spoilery,
okay.
so don't worry about that. Okay.